Hi. So, as part of this series on learning how to build apps in 2022 without coding, we've covered what is no code, what is bubble, design, logic, data, responsive design, UX, product design, UI. Now I'm gonna quickly go over a few other segment areas, and then just to kind of like briefly touch on them rather than in depth. Okay. So debugging, inevitably you'll we need to kind of test, try, learn what's going on. Bubble has a very powerful debugger. A lot of people don't know about it, so that's why I'm specifically highlighting it. It has a very, very powerful debugger. There's a video by Bubble about it, and it's really good. Okay. Security and privacy, common question by clients: how's the security, what's the privacy? Top notch encrypted database at rest. You can It's like think of it like code. You can write code and put it on AWS, and it can have lots of security holes in it. Or you can write code which is bolt on tight and put it on AWS, and it'll be bolt on tight as well. So as long as you don't leave the door open, it'll be fine. So you can configure Bubble with the right privacy rules so that the door is closed and only the right persona, the right person can unlock the door and actually see the data in it. But yeah, definitely all doable and easy. Loads of resources to learn about security. One I can highly recommend is Peter Armley's book on security. It's an entire book how to configure it. It goes through in depth. But yeah, that's the easiest way probably. There are definitely videos, Bubble's own kind of notes around it, the manual around it, privacy rule, there's YouTube videos by Bubble around it and others as well. But the book is gonna be the biggest resource here. Moving on, heading to production. So we touched briefly on this. So if I click preview, uh, my page is working, but this is test apps zlk2.bubbleapps.io version dash test. Okay, so if I deploy this, it will there are two issues. There's just let me just remove this. Okay, so I can deploy this, and then version dash live should also have this information. So there are two instances. Now we also want to remove this test app ZLK. That can be done in the settings in the domain section. Domain, just configure a domain, add a paid plan, and we'll be able to kind of white label and remove mentions of Bubble. Configure the email kind of API keys, and then you can send email as whatever domain of myapp.com. So yeah, you can head to production. There's loads of resources around kind of the domain, sending branding emails, deploying apps, scaling app, XYZ version, difference between version live and test, that you can read up more about it. Now, as you can imagine, you know what? I think I should cover this in a separate video. So that's it for this video. Thank you very much, and I'll see you in the next one.